Hey, 5 Minute Church, welcome to Midweek Minutes. We are downtown Nashville and we're here. Tell us what we're doing here.
Hi, y'all, right?
Got my country hat on.
That's not a country hat.
Representing well.
This is not a cowboy hat.
Kind of.
This is a Los Angeles cowboy hat. No, you don't.
We have CMT right behind us. I mean, I feel country. I feel like a country artist just being here.
Well, Nashville is the mecca for country, which we're not super fans if you are, no offense. But it's also the mecca and hub for Christian music. And doing some recording, 5-minute worship. We're doing a couple of songs with Brian White. We're in the studio this week, so pretty excited about that, what God has in store for us with some of the music that's coming your way.
Very excited. So please hold on to your hats, literally.
Yeah,
and
hold on to your cowboy hat.
Some great music coming your way. John has written, and he is humble about this, but he's written some amazing music, and it just speaks to your heart. And so really excited to share that with you on 5-Minute Church.
Thank you. It's all God. We're just privileged to be here, and you got your country on this week. So
Repping well.
Yes. We are on midweek minutes already. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we got tough questions coming at us.
Questions. And Noah, thank you for reaching out to us too with a tough question. Yeah. And we are praying for you. I just want you to know that we're praying for you. And but the tough question is, how do you find God's will? And that is a tough question.
Yeah, sometimes we view it like, is it like a fortune cookie? You know, like you open up a fortune cookie and you're like, yeah, oh, there's God's will. And he hides it from us and we got to go find it.
I mean, don't we all? We're just kind of waiting for that fortune cookie to kind of tell us what to do with life, or that, you know, that maze that you're going through, that, you know, you go one way and, oh, don't turn left and turn right, dead end, bump my head here. I tend to bump my head a lot in life to learn that you don't go that direction.
But it's tempting to view God as like above us in this. We're the maze runners, and he knows where we're supposed to go, but he just kind of like does this.
I know, and sometimes you go, if we had that blueprint, would we actually go down the path of God's will? It can be tough. Yeah. There can be trials, and
well, it's like your favorite verse, Jeremiah 29:11.
Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans that I have for you, says the Lord." And so why do we question him?
But he has the plans, but oftentimes he doesn't give them to us, and that's the frustrating part.
It is frustrating. It is, but he also wants us to rely on him daily. You know, he wants us to hold his hand through this journey and through life, and he wants us to rely on him daily, because if he gave that to you, I don't think that we would.
I think finding God's will is looking at smaller chunks. We want to know the full picture and the end result, but we can't handle that.
We can't, and we can't handle what it takes to get there.
Yeah.
You know, most of us will never get there because we can't handle what it takes.
So I think the key to finding God's will is living in the moment. God's will for the next hour after you watch this video, the next day after this video. Mm-hmm. You know, we want to go weeks, months, and years down the road, but God's will is that we pick up his cross daily and follow him.
And it says in Proverbs 3, it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path." And sometimes it's through prayer, or it's through, you know, however the sign is that he brings it to you. He will reveal it to you, but stay close to him. Hold his hand through this journey of life, because we can't do this alone.
And here's the crazy part, that God's will sometimes includes pain and valleys and heartaches.
Well, you can't appreciate the peaks until you've been through the valleys, and you're like, oh my gosh, unless you're just always on the peak, you don't appreciate it. So when you're on that, you know, you're in tough times in life, you know, when you get to the top, you're like, wow, you know, you really appreciate it, and you know God brought you there.
And God's will, like even for his own son, Jesus, was to go and endure a cross. And that doesn't seem like a healthy will for your life, is to sacrifice in that way. But you know what? Sometimes God leads us through that. But look at the results at the end as you look back, that he does know.
It's so true. And I have to say, I really believe that it's not God's will for me to use porta potties.
Yes, that is true.
I learned that today, and it's not. He gave me lots of signs that it's not for me.
We were driving around finding a bathroom, and there was just only porta potties avaleable.
By the Tennessee Titans Stadium, and there's porta potties all over. Especially don't use a stadium.
That's how they do it here in the South.
Learning. We love you, 5-Minute Church. It's awesome to be with you every week. Please send us your prayer requests. Please send us your tough questions. We love hearing from you, and hope you have an awesome week.
God bless you guys. Take care, y'all.